Next, we have VIctoryWear, personalized jerseys using recycled material. Founder is Kyra Mahindru. Welcome, Kyra.
Are you tired of wearing these low-quality, limited design jerseys, the ones that annoy you, that itch you? Well, I think it's time for something new, something better, something bigger. It's time for VIctoryWear. Well, what is VIctoryWear? VIctoryWear is a brand that produces high-quality and well-designed clothing for all sports using sustainable materials and fabrics. These are some of our designs, our original designs, but we can customize our orders according to what you like, your theme, and what you desire. Essentially, our target, I'm pretty sure all of you have played sports in this room, right? Yeah? Of course. Well, essentially, our target audience is ages 4 years and upwards. There's no age limit to our product. So many schools go to small local vendors to buy their sport clothing, jerseys, etc. Well, they're not that good quality, and I believe a huge community of our school also believes this. So I decided to replace low-quality jerseys with our products. I'll also target to go to sport clubs and leagues all over Mumbai, like Kenkre and MSP. I also want to go to corporates. So many corporates hold team building activities and events, and I target to sell my products to them. I also target to sell them to individuals and create different designs besides the one I'll be selling to the schools. So speaking quite frankly, there are two ends of the spectrum here. One is sport high-end brands like Nike and Adidas that sell expensive jerseys or sport clothing of international clubs. Well, on the other, there's other small retail stores or local vendors. And I'm trying to fill the gap here. I'm trying to come right in between, where I'll sell my products. There are international websites like Jerseybird, Spiced, and Ohio who have done this, but they aren't much of a threat to me because they're international and they don't sell any of their products in India. Well, what's so different about us? We plan on making products that are 75% sustainable. So many high-end brands like Nike and Adidas have only products that are 30% or 50% sustainable, whereas we plan on going bigger, and our aim is to reach 100% sustainable materials. We also customize our jerseys, like you can see, and we can make them to whatever design you would like. Unlike Nike and Adidas, who show their jerseys of international clubs, we plan on customizing them. We'll also sell them at lower prices, making high quality and designs, while as you can see, 3/4 of 75% of our materials here are recycled, and we aim to making it 100% recycled. Another is marketing. We plan on promoting our products through social media, like Instagram, WhatsApp, and Facebook. Nowadays, on Instagram or any social media platform, sports have become a huge phenomenon. So we plan on promoting it through that. And another exciting venture would be talking about how we would design our products for international teams or the Indian Mumbai team. We also plan on creating a website where the users could also customize the jerseys for themselves, and we could get it manufactured for them. We also plan on reaching out to school and clubs. That's our primary goal, essentially. And we plan on taking surveys to understand the want and the needs of the people better. So I recently designed 25 customized t-shirts for our very own 2 robotics teams who are going to Australia for a worldwide competition. And I made a sale price of around 16,000. So let's get down to the numbers. My manufacturing and designing cost price is rupees 650, and my cost of packaging is rupees 15. I'll be selling it at rupees 665, making a profit of rupees 235 or 35%. I also took the total value of one school, which is for one team, which is 130 units approximately, making a profit of around 31,000. In year one, I'll be looking at selling around 665 units and making a turnover of 1,32,000. As in year two, expanding my business, reaching out to more clubs, schools, corporates, individuals, I plan on selling around 1,500 units and making a total profit of 3,52,000. In year three, I plan on making a total unit, selling around 2,333 units and making a turnover of 5,48,000. Here are a few testimonials of my customers who have tried my product, and they really seem to love it. So in my future plan, by August, I want to be the vendor of choice for supplying customized, sustainable sport clothes. By September, I plan on creating a website to market it. By November, I want to expand my product line to other sports such as volleyball, cricket, etc. And by January, I plan on getting these manufactured at the Dharavi slums to help the people there. I also, lastly, by March, I'm aiming towards making my clothing 100% sustainable to help the environment. Thank you.
It's a very interesting idea. Just one question for you. When you think about differentiation, is one of the problem statements around having performance materials? What I mean by that is, could it be dry fit? Could it be, because you guys will be playing a lot of sport, you'll sweat, then you end up smelling, right? So are there ways in which you could put some sort of functionality to the clothing?
Yeah, I think if I find, I did some research, and like I showed the pie chart. So this is research of sustainable clothing, and it doesn't make if I'm wearing this normal clothing, it's the same type of material, you would feel everything, but sustainable. So I think after doing some research, I could add those elements, and it would be a great feature to add.
Yeah, I think it'll be a great feature to add, especially when you are trying to differentiate of all the other, options that are available.
Yeah.
It could just sort of speak to your customer a little more, because it's largely sport oriented, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, just a thought.
I think there are more and more groups playing sports outside of schools and outside of clubs, and I think the market that you can get into and keep going at people is going to keep getting bigger and bigger. So I think it's a great idea. I think if you probably do some interesting things with schools to get people to compete for the designs. I mean, I look at that design versus what you were wearing at the beginning, so much nicer, so much cooler. So I think that there's probably a lot of ways you can bring people together as well around it. So I think how you think about that designing experience will be very interesting. One question for you just on the production side of this. Is it hard to just make small quantities of custom runs?
So typically, smaller quantities will have a higher cost, and larger bundles will probably get a discount because there'll be a larger supply. But I'm trying to work out a way around the price to decrease it. Also to try and find a better, I'm looking for vendors at the moment that can give me cheaper prices. So I'm exploring different vendors.
Yeah, that's why maybe corporates and maybe individual groups are easier than schools, because schools may not have as flexible a budget.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.